All right. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Y'all let me know if everything sounded good. Okay, it sounds like everything is good to go, man. Shout outs to everybody up in here, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Shout out to my brother Michael, and shout out to my brother Chris in the building. Salute to y'all, man.
Finish him.
I appreciate y'all being here, man. It is November the 13th. My goodness. Yo, that's crazy work. But we here, people. I wasn't planning on doing this live right now. And I almost didn't because my camera actually stopped working or something like that. I don't know what was going on, but I got it fixed. I got it fixed, and we're here, right, people? Make sure y'all smashing that like button as y'all come on in, man. Subscribe, share out the stream, click on that link that's pinned at the top. That is for becoming an official sponsor of the channel. Is as low as 99 cents, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and click that. Let me actually, I haven't even shared the stream out, so let me do that right now before we get everything on and popping. Okay. I appreciate everybody being here, man. Make sure y'all smashing that like button, man. These are facts. You understand? These are facts, people. All right, there you go. Off to the races. Woo! What's going on, man? I'm not gonna try to make this live too long today. There isn't really much to talk about. I just want to go over what's, the big news that's out there and give my thoughts on it and things like that, all right? I've been playing too much Arc Raiders. Facts. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Playing Call of Duty tomorrow. What? Oh yeah, early access was today. I forgot early access was today. I don't even know if I have that. But the official release is when? Tomorrow? Is the official release? If it does release tomorrow, I'll stream it. It's coming out on PC Game Pass. If it comes out tomorrow, then I'll stream it for a little bit and see how it is, so I could give y'all my thoughts on it. I did see people playing it today, so I'm pretty sure today was the early access. Oh, the 14th, so that's tomorrow. Okay, that sounds good. So yeah, I'll try it out. It's on Game Pass. I'll try it out. I'll stream it for y'all tomorrow. See what it do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Y'all see the title. Y'all see the thumbnail. We're gonna go over a few topics. Nothing crazy today, and we're gonna be up out of here, okay? And we're gonna be up out of here just like that. Also, the last stream that I did put the timestamps in the comments below. I'm gonna try to start doing that, but the thing is about me, I gotta keep a certain structure in order for me to do that. And the way I'll be talking, I'll be going from subject to subject. I'll hop back to it, and it was kind of stressful, for me to do it. But I'm gonna try to keep it that way. I'm gonna try to focus on one topic at a time, and then move on to the next, and then focus on that. So that way it'll be easier for me to do the timestamps. All right. Let me see. Trying to see if there was anything else that I was missing before we start this damn thing. You heard? You heard? What? May have never become a... So just who? Let me see something. Oh snap! This is interesting. I'll bring this up. I'll bring this into the topics. You can see what it be like. No marketing at all. Yo, now that you saying that, that's crazy, bro. Yo, now that you said that, I'm thinking about it, and the game comes out tomorrow, and there's been no marketing whatsoever. That is crazy to me, bro. That's crazy. A Call of Duty game with no marketing, bro. I've never seen something like that. I've never seen it. Especially at the height that Call of Duty is right now. And it's been the last several years. I've never seen that happening, bro. This might be the first time. There's no marketing like that. Last year, they went hard last year. When they flew out all those content creators and things like that. So, yeah, that's crazy, man. My bad. But yeah, let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. I was just. Oh, and speaking of that, because it's funny that you mentioned that, because speaking on that, Black Ops 6 is the highest selling game on PS5. In the lifespan of PS5, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is the highest selling game in the 5 years that the PS5 has. So think about that. That's crazy. Like, you think about that. Black Ops 6, which was just last year, the highest selling game on PS5 and PS5's life cycle. It's crazy, man. How do you expect them to find the game? I mean, I guess they're used to it, bro. They know that everybody knows that Call of Duty's coming out and things like that. But listen, man, I wasn't aware of the date, bro. And especially nowadays, there's so much going on. You lose track of what's coming out at, what month, what week, and things like that. You lose track of all that stuff, man. They can't expect you just to know because it's Call of Duty. You know? They can't do that. But yeah, we're gonna start the topics here, man. We're gonna start the topics here. Where we at? Yeah, we're gonna start the topics. I did not watch that. I didn't get a chance to watch it. How long is it? How long is that gameplay? All right, so we're gonna start the topics off, people. All right, like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff for your boy. You understand what I'm saying? These are facts, people. We're gonna get on with the show, people. All right. Shout out to my brother Ruben. Oh, you see that color look way better on your name, my brother. Appreciate you putting up 30 minutes. Nah, I can't show that here today, my brother. I'll watch it on my own time. But I watch it, but on the stream, nah, it's kind of too long. But yeah, man, I watch it on my own time. Don't worry about it. But yeah, man, let's start off these topics, man. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff for your boy. All right. So for the first topic, we're gonna start off. Let me pause this. Let's start off with the Steam machine, okay? Here it is, people. We're gonna start off with this one. So, as you all may know, Valve has now unveiled their Steam machine, a Steam controller, and a Steam VR headset, right? Coming in early 2026, all right? So we're going to skip all this and we're going to go straight into the video so we can watch this. And they're going to explain everything to us, okay? That 30 minutes is the Dawn Walker gameplay. So let's watch this real quick and let's see what they got to say, all right?
Hey everyone, this is Steam Deck. Steam Deck is our powerful, portable, handheld gaming PC that lets you take your Steam library with you anywhere. We're pretty proud of it. People who own Steam Decks have been playing everywhere, and we couldn't be happier with the response we've heard from all of you. We're excited to talk about the future of Steam Deck, but not today, because this isn't a video about the future of Steam Deck. This is a video about the future of Steam hardware. Today, we're announcing 3 new members of the Steam hardware lineup. All connect you with powerful PC gaming. All are optimized for gaming with Steam, and all are shipping in early 2026. Let's start with this one. This is the new Steam controller. The new Steam controller puts all of your Steam games at your fingertips, so you can play wherever and however you want. Just like with Steam Deck, we want you to be able to play.
Shout out to my brother Michael West dropping that 2-bomb on us, man. Why it feels like a Nintendo ad? Yeah, it does. It kind of feels like that, right? It kind of does feel like it. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I don't know why they decided to do it like this with that voice, with the guy speaking like that, but whatever, right? I appreciate that, my brother.
Play any game with your Steam controller, even games never built with a controller in mind. It has all the great features from Steam Deck, like trackpads, gyro, and back buttons, all in a comfortable form factor. Its next-generation magnetic thumbsticks let you play with improved responsiveness and longevity. We've put capacitive touch sensors on the thumbsticks and now on the back of the controller too, so you can enable precision gyro aiming with the touch of your thumb, or your pinky if you're feeling fancy. Play for way too long with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery that allows for over 35 hours of playtime. With Steam Controller, we want to make charging and wireless pairing something that's actually easy. That's why we created the Puck. The Puck is a combination wireless adapter and magnetic charger included with every Steam controller. Snap it on to charge. Once you're charged up, snap it off again. You can play over Bluetooth or a wired connection too. The new Steam controller works with any device running Steam or Steam Link, whether it's a PC, Mac, handheld, smartphone, Steam Deck, or the new Steam Machine. Oh, this is the new Steam Machine. Steam Machine is a powerful gaming PC in a small but mighty package, designed for your games on the big screen. It's quiet too, which is crazy since it's 6 times more powerful than a Steam Deck, powered by a discrete, semi-custom AMD GPU, enabling 4K gaming at 60 frames per second with FSR. Steam Machine runs SteamOS made for a bigger screen, built for gaming in your living room, your office, or wherever you play, with the rest of your PC accessories. Steam Machine borrows some great features from Steam Deck, like lightning-fast sleep and wake, an SD card slot to easily expand your storage, and brings some new tricks of its own, like a customizable LED strip, which can show different system functionalities, or your own light show. Steam Machine is a PC, so run whatever software you want, and it works with all your favorite desktop and gaming accessories. Steam Machine is designed to work hand in hand with the Steam controller, with the low latency, wireless connectivity of the Steam controller puck built right in. And it's great for streaming your games to your phone, tablet, laptop, Steam Deck, or Steam Frame. Oh, yep, this is Steam Frame. Steam Frame is Valve's next-generation VR hardware. Stream all your Steam games, VR and non-VR alike, in this comfortable, lightweight, wireless VR headset. Steam Frame uses camera-based tracking, so getting into your games is as easy as slipping on the headset and waking it up. Steam Frame controllers, included with the headset, are designed with all the inputs you need for your VR titles, like motion controls and capacitive tracking for all your fingers, as well as a split gamepad layout to work with your whole Steam library. They even feature the same magnetic thumbsticks as Steam controller for responsiveness and longevity.
Wow.
Steam Frame also pairs seamlessly with the new Steam controller, a great companion for playing non-VR games in the headset. To make sure streaming is smooth and stable no matter what, Steam Frame includes a wireless adapter that lets you stream your games from your PC to your headset over a fast and dedicated Wi-Fi 6 connection. And the game is streamed to your frame optimized for VR, using new technology that allows for the highest resolution streaming exactly where your eyes are looking. And Steam Frame is a PC, running SteamOS. In addition to streaming, you can install and play a bunch of VR and non-VR games right in the headset without a host PC. You can also expand your onboard storage to fit even more games with a micro SD card.
Fire.
Steam controller, Steam Machine, and Steam Frame. All built with the same DNA as Steam Deck. All powered by Steam, work together, and can be used however you'd like with whatever peripherals and accessories you choose. Everything you see here is the culmination of what we've learned from our previous hardware experience and what we've wanted ourselves as gamers. Powerful PC gaming in an open ecosystem, giving you more ways to enjoy the games you love and discover new ones. Steam Controller, Steam Machine, and Steam Frame are all shipping in early 2026. Learn more at steampowered.com/hardware.
Finish him.
That right there is fire. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the controller, right? We're gonna start off with the controller. Yes, it looks ugly, right? But they had to put the pads somewhere. They had to fit it somewhere. And that's the only place that they could put it, right? It looks like it's a little tilted, like so it could rest on your thumb, so you could have more, so it could be more comfortable for your thumbs, right? Also, this part right here is kind of like, I don't know if you ever put the like on the controller, like on, you see that little text pad that they sell separately that you could attach to the control underneath and you could type with it. That's what it feels, that's what it looks like to me, right? So just think of it like that. If you ever use one of those, that's how it's gonna feel like holding this onto this controller, as far as what I can see from here, right? The Steam Machine. The Steam Machine is absolutely straight fire. Okay? Do not think of this Steam Machine as it's gonna replace your PC, because that's not what it's meant to do. All right? This is not gonna cost $1,300. This is not gonna cost that. Right? It's gonna cost way less than that. And I'm gonna show you something after this that's alluding towards that. Why I'm saying that, okay? So think of this as just something, you know, if you want to still play your Steam games, but you want to go and sit on the couch with your big TV and things like that. That's what the Steam Machine is going to be. There's also going to be a great introduction to people who don't play on PC and have been wanting to try it. This might be their way in to PC gaming right here with this Steam Machine. It's fire. It has a little light strip right here in the front, and this right here, this square in the front, is customizable. So the way it's facing you in your living room, depending on how you have your living room organized. Let's say your living room is it has like a lot of wooden features to it, right? Like wood and things like that. You can buy a wooden faceplate and replace this, and it'll match how your living room looks. If you have something like that's a marble table and you have it on top of a marble table, you can buy a marble style type of faceplate and it'll match the table. You understand? So it's meant to be in the living room, and it's meant for more casual gaming. But don't get it twisted. It's also a PC at the end of the day. Okay? Everything that I can do right here, like on a PC, you're gonna be able to do that on that Steam Machine. So even if you're in your living room, right? Sometimes I'll be in my living room, and let's say I'm gaming, right? And I want to check something on my PC. I would have to leave the living room, come to the office, turn on my PC, and do what I gotta do here because I wanted to check something. Now, you could do that right there in the living room. Pause the game, minimize it, go pull up the PC, go to the browser, the main, whatever it is that you're trying to do, and you could do it right there without having to go anywhere. It is a full-blown, it's a PC. So think of it like that. It's a PC right there in the living room. So it's targeting 4K 60, right, with FSR. And that's upscaling from 1440p. Okay, by the way, it's upscaling from 1440p to 4K with FSR, 60 frames per second. Okay, now you want to start doing ray tracing and all that, it's not gonna go too good. All right, it's not gonna go too good. Take it easy. Bring it down just a notch. It's not gonna do all that. All right, it is what it is. Shout out to my brother Michael West dropping that 5-bomb on us, man.
Finish him.
Appreciate that. I think Xbox fans will get this. Looks like a mini Series X. I don't know what Xbox fans are gonna get. Honestly, I don't know. Because this doesn't have an X logo on it. You see what I'm saying? Like, if this was to have an X logo, they will definitely be all over this, right? But it doesn't. That next gen hardware for Xbox is gonna cost way more than this. Way more. But that is gonna be more for the competitive gamer. That's gonna be more towards the hardcore gamer. This box right here is gonna be more for the casual gamer, like who just wants a mini PC in their living room and things like that, or anybody who plays on PC and just wants to have that mini PC in the living room, just kick back. This is what this is gonna be for. Okay, this ain't no 5090. Don't come up in here thinking, but no. All right, settle down. This is supposed to be some sort of console-like situation, but it's a PC. So there's so much more that you can do with this device. Nice and compact, right there in the living room. You'll be able to switch these plates to match your living situation. So that's a plus right there. It don't gotta look black like this. You just got a black box sitting right there on the desk. It's on the table. Like, you could customize it however you want it. And then also, this is not a mobile what you call it? This is not a laptop GPU. Okay? This is a desktop GPU. So you need to understand that. All right? Also, let me get to the last part here, which is the VR set. That VR set looks straight fire, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I mean, what you want me to tell you? You could download the games directly to it right there and then, right? I believe they said this is a PC as well. The headset is a PC as well. You can use this controller. You don't have to use these sensor controllers. This is just if you want to play your VR games and things like that. You can play non-VR games in the headset with this controller. You can big it up. You see how the Apple Vision Pro, when you put it on, how they stretch out the screen and it'll look like they're in the movie theater and things like that. That's how you could play the games in this. Right here. Right here, you could do it. You could be like, boop, pick up the controller and be playing. Right there. Either way, whichever way you want to do. You want to use the Steam machine? You want to use the headset? What you want to do? I like this headset. I like that headset, bro. That headset look fire to me. And I love what you could do with it. You could download the games right there directly to it. If a game comes out, you don't gotta go and download it to your library on your PC or whatever. You download it right there and then and start gaming right there. So that's huge. It's fire to me, bro. It's fire to me. The fact that you could use this controller, big up the screen, play all them Steam games that you got. Just think about all them games you be playing on Steam. Being able to play it right there on the VR headset with the controller. That's fire to me, bro. Anyways, I'm impressed, bro. I feel like this was needed. I hope that they do good with the sales. I hope this sells a lot, because especially people who don't game on PC, It's all going to depend on the price, right? It's all going to come down to the price at the end of the day. But the majority of people you hear is, I don't want to sit at a desk. It doesn't matter how good PC gaming is. I don't want to sit at a desk. I want to be on my couch playing my video games. And this is a perfect way to introduce yourself to PC gaming. Have access to the Steam store, right? So that you keep hearing about, everybody raving about it, right? This is the time to do it. Also, all right, free online gaming. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, free online gaming. So you think about that. This is everything this machine has to offer. It's great. I love the idea of it. This is phenomenal to me, right? I'm gonna be picking one up myself. Put that thing right over there in the living room. Buy myself this controller right here. You understand what I'm saying? I'll be like this. Yeah. What y'all trying to play? Yeah. I'll be in my living room. Yeah. Anyways, let me continue on to the next topic here, okay? Because right here, this is why I was telling you that it's gonna be it's not gonna be as expensive as the next Xbox or the next PlayStation and things like that. Because the Steam machine, they say here, will be really competitive with building a similar PC yourself, right? This is what they had to say about the situation. Right here, right? Let me read this to you. Can y'all see that? Yep. All right, good. If you're trying to make a PC that has similar features and similar performance, I think the Steam machine is going to be really competitive price to that and provide really good value to it. The affordability piece you mentioned is one of the reasons why we think a Steam machine makes a lot of sense right now. So it's just something that we thought about every time we made a hardware decision, a feature decision, is to make sure that we keep it as approachable, as affordable as possible. All right. Now, I don't know about PC building and things like that, but if you can see these features, if you're a PC gamer, if you've been a PC gamer for a long time, you could pretty much calculate the price of this type of machine and go from and take it from there, right? Again, this is the display up to 4K at 240 hertz or 8K 60 hertz. Supports HDR, FreeSync, daisy chaining, and that's the display port 1.4, by the way. The HDMI 2.0 is up to 4K 120. Supports HDR, FreeSync, and CEC. They got the USBs, the LED stripe, the size, the weight, it's the Steam OS. The CPU is a semi-custom AMD Zen 4, 6 cores, 12 threads, up to 4.8 gigahertz. The GPU is a semi-custom AMD RDNA 3, 28 compute units, is a 16 gig DDR5 plus 8 gig GDDR6 VRAM. So they're saying, by the way, Ruben, that machine uses the combined RAM. So I don't know how true that is, and I don't know what difference that will make, but that's what I heard. And it's gonna come in 2 storage. It's either 512 or a 2 terabyte NVMe SSD. Okay. So real quick, right? They also say this right here, right? So the Xbox Series S they came to this conclusion because Digital Foundry said this. The folks at Digital Foundry estimate the performance of the Steam machine to be positioned somewhere between the Xbox Series S and a PlayStation 5, possibly closer to that latter. So they go on and say this. The Xbox Series S is now priced at $379 and it's 512 gig. And while the PS5 digital costs $499. Both consoles received the price hikes this year, mainly due to tariffs. Still, if Valve wants to really wants to break into the living room this time around, it needs to be competitive with them, not just with a PC, which is notoriously more expensive. At the very least, it should cost less than the PS5 Pro, which is right now sitting at $750. Anyways, being far less powerful on paper. So, it's gonna be anywhere between $380 and $500. So, you make up that, you think about that, you start putting numbers to your head, and you start thinking about things like that. If it's $400, is that something that's gonna attract you to go ahead and buy it? $450, things like that, right? $380 even. Like, would that be something that would attract you and interest you enough to go ahead and pull the trigger on this situation here? Okay. If it uses combined RAM, then it's just like the PS5. Yes, Ruben. So that's what I heard, that it uses both. It uses combined RAM. That's what I heard. Except it'll have more RAM. Yeah. So you know more about that, right? So if it uses both RAMs combined, is it worth it? Let's say it comes out at $500 with everything we just heard about the Steam machine. Would that be worth it at $500 if it uses both, the combined RAM, right? Let me know, right? So that's that for that situation here, right? So it's gonna be really competitive. So, and I feel like Valve could take that risk and be competitive. Come in here with a low price. They trust me, they make enough money that they could do it. They could do it. $500 will be a steal. There you go. We gotta drop a bomb for this machine, man. Drop a bomb for my brother Ruben, man.
Finish him.
It is not upgradable. You can only upgrade the storage. So you can only upgrade the storage. All right, which is good. You know, you can upgrade the storage. That's good, bro. I'm telling you, picture it like some form of console. Picture it like that, okay? But it's a PC. You could do way more with this than you can do with a console. Way more. You can download also, right? That's going to lead me to my next topic here, because this machine runs on Linux. On Linux, you can't play games like Fortnite, Call of Duty, or Battlefield 6 in it, right? And that's due to the anti-cheats that they have for the machines, for the games and things like that, right? And this is because it runs SteamOS, a Linux-based operating system. Where's the thing that they use? Where is it? I forgot the name of the anti-cheat that Steam uses. It's somewhere around here. But anyways, right? This is a PC at the end of the day. So they say here. Oh, I think here it is. With modern day publishers pushing hard against cheaters in multiplayer games, most of these titles require running a kernel level anti-cheat. Such programs can only be run on Windows and not on Linux. Hence, the Steam Deck has been unable to play these games that require the anti-cheat software from the beginning. Valve's dedicated anti-hacker software isn't any good either. So VAC isn't a viable replacement if the publishers even agree on it in the first place. However, there's a workaround to run these games. Since the Steam machine and deck are essentially PCs at their core, users can install Windows on them too. However, switching OS will cause performance loss since Steam OS is much better for gaming, okay? So how much performance loss? We don't know. At least I don't know. If it's like 4 frames per second that you're losing, right? Like, will that really be that much of a big deal to you? Right? I don't think so. So picture it like that. You can install Windows on this machine. You don't gotta use the Steam OS. So you could do what you want with it. You could customize it. It's a PC. All right. So yeah, so that's it right there. And that's only for people who actually play those games. So if you don't play those games, you don't got nothing to worry about. You ain't got nothing to worry about. These 3 games right here, if you don't play them, you don't got nothing to worry about. There's so many games, bro. There's so many games out there. Unless, like, if you are playing this competitively, you wouldn't be playing on this Steam machine anyway. You'll be playing that on your desktop, right? Where you get the highest performance and everything like that. But anyways, that's that. So that's that. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one here. Also, our boy Phil Spencer has something to say about this, ladies and gentlemen. Can we drop a bomb for Phil Spencer, please? There he is. There's your boy right there. There he is. He says here, as one of the largest publishers on Steam, Xbox Phil Spencer welcomes the Steam Machine reveal. Let's get straight to the nitty gritty of this. Where he spoke at. Okay, so here, quote. Bang, right there. Quote. Gaming moves forward when players and developers have more ways to play and create, especially across open platforms, he wrote. Expanding access across PC, console, and handheld devices reflects a future built on choice, core values that have guided Xbox's vision from the start. My goodness, Phil. My goodness. From the start, this has been Xbox's vision from the start. Can we drop a bomb for Phil Spencer, please? This guy is incredible, y'all. This company is incredible, y'all. I keep telling y'all. Anyways, he continues. As one of the largest publishers on Steam, we welcome new options for players to access games everywhere. Congrats on today's launch. This guy is incredible. Speaking to Eurogamer, Valve PR Casey Atchison Boyle claimed the announcement of the Steam Machine stemmed from its PC gaming experience and not what console makers like Xbox were planning. Quote, we typically just work back from our own experience playing PC games and what we wish was possible to do and what we hear our users say as well, she said. Sarah Bond recently suggested the next Xbox will share some of the thinking behind the recently released Asus ROG. Yeah. Hey. And that's that. It's well, to me it's not sad because I never really cared for Xbox, like, ever in my life. I never cared for it, so it's just sad for, like, the true Xbox gamer. That's who it's sad for. People who really were passionate for the brand, and not talking about the console warriors to use it as ammo and things like that. Like, no, for, like, people who genuinely like the Xbox and the brand and everything that it stood for. Because the people, and listen, man, these are things that you should have known already, bro. If you go back at the history and look at the history of Microsoft, you could see things like this happening since back then, bro. Since back then. Everything that they've done since back then flopped, failed, canceled, no longer in service, discontinued. Everything, bro. Everything. It's like, bro. And the only reason Microsoft got to where they got to, it was because they partnered with IBM. IBM got them in the game like that. So the people that run this company is just, they just don't got it, bro. They don't got the sauce. They don't have it, bro. For nothing. They don't have it. So me personally, I never stood behind Microsoft. I never liked any of their products. I never liked the phone. Nothing. So, but you know, everybody's not in tune, right? So that's why I have to pump the brakes on myself and think about everybody else and say, look, not everybody is in tune or was in tune with how Microsoft, you know, ran their business, right? Because the majority of the consumers don't pay attention to things like that. It's either I like the product or not. When you first see it, it's either you like what you're seeing or you don't, regardless of who makes it and whatever it is. If you don't like how it looks or whatever, you putting that thing down. You're going to look at something else. And this is how casual gamers and people like that tend to function. They function like that. They don't function like us. Oh, but hold on. Let me see how many specs. Oh, hold on. Let me see what this could do, this and that. Oh, hold on. No, it's just PlayStation or Xbox. I like the way PlayStation looks. PlayStation's the more popular one. It's the one that comes to mind right away. PlayStation. I'm gonna get a PlayStation. That's just how it is. So, I mean, listen, man. Like I told y'all before, I expect Phil Spencer to step down at the beginning of next year. I see his reign come to an end at the beginning of next year, and Sarah Bond taking his place and taking over. And that's gonna be it. They're gonna continue pushing forward this campaign, everything Xbox. Phil Spencer welcoming a Steam machine, everybody happy, go happy, this and that. Like, honestly, that campaign is trash. Okay, the whole everything is an Xbox. Oh, you're our friend. Shout outs to Steam. It's trash. Okay, at the end of the day, you got a business to run. The thing about it is, they failed miserably, and now they're looking elsewhere on how to make their money. But it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good to the people, especially to a brand like Xbox, who was not as popular ever as PlayStation. So the majority of Xbox fans are within the gaming community. Okay, it's not like PlayStation, that the majority of PlayStation gamers are casuals and are not in the gaming community. You see the difference? That's the difference between these two companies. Xbox is, if you want to say they got 20 million monthly active users, though most of those 20 million users are in the gaming community. So this is why people say that Xbox is spitting on the fan base of Xbox, because they're going directly at them. Xbox don't have casual gamers. They don't. So, you know, it's a bad look. It's a bad look, bro, because all Xbox gamers they're getting a bad taste in their mouth. And it's like, even at that, you're supposed to be coming out with hardware to compete with that Steam machine. Now, if you weren't coming out with any hardware, I would understand. This will be a totally different conversation. If Xbox was to say, you know what? we shutting down the hardware division. We're gonna focus on our third-party publishing games. We're gonna be the biggest publisher out there on Sony, on Steam, and Nintendo. We're gonna start focusing on Nintendo. This will be a totally different conversation. But they want to keep at it. And it's like, for what? Just drop it. Why partner with Asus to make for them to make hardware and partnering up with them, and for what? For what? We look at Sega in today's world. I just read Sega is increasing the pay for their employees by 10%. They're increasing their pay. When we seeing a whole bunch of layoffs happening, Sega is increasing their employees' pay by 10%. Anyways, this is what's happening over at the land of Xbox. Okay, this is it right here. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Base gaming is back in the building. What's good? Yeah, that CPU is insane for 2010. The Steam box is a scam, but it will be okay if it's $300. It is not a scam, my brother. How is that a scam? That's a full-blown PC in your living room. You can do everything on that box. Go look at the details. Go look at everything that you can do. Like, do your research on it, and you'll see. If this thing comes out at 380, at 450, that's a steal. It's a steal with everything that this machine has to offer. So think about it. Okay? So that's what we gotta say. Shout out to my brother Molly in the building. Sorry, I'm late. It's all good, my brother. But yeah, man, you missed the opening topics, my brother. You missed the opening topics, my brother. So that's what's happening out here, okay? That's what's happening out here. Let's move on now. To this bad boy right here. I mean, listen. Here we are, people. Here we are. I mean, it's going down, ladies and gentlemen. It's going down. Here is the latest coming out of that new Horizon MMO game that's coming out. You know what's the latest? That is not dropping on PS5, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. My goodness.
Finish him.
One of the most used French IPs within PlayStation, Horizon, Aloy. They're making a Horizon series. We got Horizon Forbidden West. We got the Zero Dawn. We got the Zero Dawn remastered. We got this MMO coming out. Guerrilla came out saying that this is not the only Horizon game that's coming. There's going to be much more on that. And yet this game right here is not coming to PS5, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? It will be for mobile, iOS, and PC via Purple. Now, I looked up what Purple is, and Purple is a company, an emulator. It's an online platform made by NC Soft, okay? So, in order for you to play this game, you would have to go here and download Purple for PC. You download it, and this is the only way that you will be able to play this game on PC. Now, that means that this game is not on Steam, and it's not on Epic, and it's not on PS5. Is this game gonna be free? Number one. Number two, PC gamers, A lot of PC gamers don't like to shy away from Steam. If it's not on Steam, I ain't playing it. Nobody even, the majority of PC gamers that I've spoken to, they don't even use Epic, the Epic Game Store. So now you telling them that they gotta go and download a different launcher in order for them to play this game. Now, if this game costs money to play, nobody's gonna do it. A lot of people ain't gonna do it regardless, even if it's free, because they not stepping out of Steam. But if you gotta pay to play this, it's a done deal. This is dead on arrival. This is DOA. And third, the disrespect to the PlayStation gamers. I don't care. I don't care if it's made for mobile. It was intended for mobile gamers. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. If you've seen this footage, this game looks fire. This game looks better than the original Horizon, in my opinion. They did a better job with this game than the original Horizon. Because I'm going to just have it like this, with no sound, right? I'm going to just play it for y'all with no sound right there. I love the pace of this game. It's faster. You move, like if you speed up the game, that's one of the issues I had with the original Horizon. It was kind of slow. It's like, I gotta do this. This is what I wanted. You see how fast paced this is? See how she moves? She could block. She could what you call it? Parry. Right? So this to me already looks better than the original game. The fact that you could slingshot your way up to the flying birds and just get on them and they'll take you away and things like that. It feels more fluent, and it feels like this is how the original game should have been, like this. And if this is a mobile game, this game looks incredible. This game looks incredible to me for it to be a mobile game. You know? And on top of that, this is an MMO game. So, like Lazy said, right? You playing an MMO game on mobile. That's crazy, bro. It's like that. I like that. I like how you could do that. Woo, I'm just bounce. Look how fast. Look how fast the game moves. You see that? You see how fast? Look at this. Look. Look at this. You see that? That already looks way better to me than the original game. But keep in mind, this was intended for mobile at the end of the day. So until we play the game, we're really not gonna know how the game feels like, you know, once you pick up the control and things like that. But if it's free, I'm definitely playing this game. I'm downloading Purple, right? And I'm gonna play the damn game. And I'm gonna let y'all know I might stream it. So like, I'm gonna stream it. How about that? If it's free, I'm definitely streaming the game. Because the game looked type fire to me. I don't know what else to say. The game looked kind of fire to me. Right? But anyways, right? Anyways, that's it for that right there. So PS5 gamers, I'm sorry. Yo, Albert is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. What's good, my brother? And shout out to my brother Michael West dropping another 2 bomb on us, ladies and gentlemen. Mobile gacha games always look good. Well, there you go. This one looks better. I appreciate that, my brother. Stay tuned, because I'll be live streaming that for sure. You understand what I'm saying? For sure. Also, there's another this one right here, but this video's too long. It's like 10 minutes. But let me just show you the character customization, bro. This looks so sick, bro. This game is gonna go crazy, bro. It fits. It looks like a much better Monster Hunter Wilds game to me. Y'all know I don't like Monster Hunter Wilds. So this could potentially come in, but the only thing is that it's a mobile game, and you know. So I was gonna say like this could potentially like give it some competition. We're gonna have to wait and see on that. We're gonna have to wait and see. As good as it looks, Monster Hunter Wilds is an established franchise. They do numbers. It's gonna be hard to compete with that, okay? But the character customization looks great in this game. I want to see how it looks on PC. That's all. I love that you could do that, bro. Look at this. You and your crew. That's you right there and your crew flying. Yo, where we at? Yeah, I saw a big ass T-Rex. Let's go take it down. All right, where at? Right here. We out. We out. Boom. I like that. I like that. Okay. But anyways, that's what PC Purple is, and that's what is happening with this game. Now, keep in mind, okay? Keep in mind. This is definitely, first of all, this is definitely why they're suing Tencent, right? Because that light of Mortarium, you could clearly see it, right? The similarities. But what you gotta be getting from this, what I'm getting from this, it's that PlayStation is just, they're out for the money. They're out to get as much money as possible. They already said that the majority, like 45% of their revenue comes from their first party live service games. So that's close to 50% from their first party live service games. The rest comes with things like Call of Duty and Fortnite and things like that. It don't come from their first party single player games, okay? But they're out for the money. They took a meeting. You gotta, this is dangerous, okay? They took a meeting with Tencent. I'm gonna repeat this to y'all in case you wasn't here, okay? Before this whole situation happened with Tencent, the suing, they flew to Japan. Wait, to China. Sorry. They flew to China to take a meeting about Tencent making a game just like this. How NCSoft made a game with Horizon. With Tencent wanting to make a game with the Last of Us franchise. I mean, if that doesn't catch your attention, I don't know what else to tell you. They were ready to license out The Last of Us. They were ready. If Tencent would have made a full-blown, what you call those? PowerPoints and press play and show them what they wanted to do with The Last of Us game, and Sony came out of there impressed, Sony would have signed the deal. Go ahead, use The Last of Us and do what you got to do. You could do that with other franchises, Sony. The Last of Us is off limits. God of War is off limits. You can't do that. Anyways, that should tell you where Sony's mindset is at. They out for the money. Now, seeing all of this clearly tells me that a PC launcher is coming next year. Sometime next year. I'm not going to say when. Sometime next year is either going to be announced or it's coming. We putting a stamp on that. By the way, glad that you said that. Nintendo does the same. Okay? Nintendo did the same. They put a game on mobile. It's like a Mario Kart situation and things like that, right? Nintendo, the only other place that you can play Nintendo games, it's on Nintendo. They went ahead and did something with mobile. Here you go. Use Mario Kart. That's it. That's all you get. Bye. Well, they can't tell Nintendo, well, you gave Xbox this game. Why can't you give us this one? No. PlayStation, this is the difference between PlayStation and Nintendo. Stop comparing PlayStation to Nintendo because they're not the same. PlayStation is everywhere. Okay? That's the difference. Nintendo is not everywhere. So if they decided that for them to do a mobile game real quick, which is Mario Kart, which everybody just plays on mobile and wants to race, they felt the need to do it, they did it. But guess what? That's all you're getting. You don't see our games over on PC. PlayStation got their whole library on PC. They shipped out Xbox Helldivers. They shipped out Nintendo Lego Horizon. They not the same. PlayStation is multi-platform. There's no such thing as only on PlayStation. Dumb days is gone. So that's the difference between PlayStation and Nintendo. They not the same. Okay? PlayStation gamers don't buy games. As far as those first party titles. So guess what PlayStation had to do? See, yo, we out the door. We gotta try to make this money somehow. These games costing $250 million. And 2.5 ain't gonna cut it. So guess what we gonna do? We going over there. We going over there. We licensing here. We're gonna license there. We taking our peripherals. We doing monitors. We doing speakers for the PC gamers. We doing controllers. We doing this. They everywhere, bro. They got so many things right now. Everything that I just mentioned to you. They have their hands in almost everything, bro. When you think about it. Nintendo's right here. Nintendo's right here. Anything that they sell you is Nintendo. Nintendo is right here. PlayStation like this. Like Spider-Man. That's the difference, my brother. That's the difference, my brother. Okay? I spoke to y'all about this. They said they got more games coming. They won't abandon PS5. Guess what? More confusion. Like if we need another Horizon game, right? And this is coming before Horizon 3. So this is another game that they got coming out, which is going to be Horizon. And it's like, for what? You see what I'm saying? Like, for what? Why couldn't that NC Soft game be for everybody? Why? That would have been great right there. Just one game, MMO, you know, everybody teams up to fight the machine. Oh, and by the way, in that game, it's also PvP. So you could either gather up your squad and everybody goes together to fight this big ass machine, or while out on the field, like Arc Raiders, we could take your team down and take the resources that you got and take it back to my camp. That shit sound fire to me. I'm sorry. That shit sound fire. Why couldn't that be the only game? PS5, PC, mobile, you know, whatever it is, just let this be the only one. But no, here comes PlayStation. We want more. You know we're getting ready to do a Horizon series. We need that game to come out. We want more. Aloy, in your face. We want more. So don't worry, PlayStation gamers. If you feel left out, Guerrilla got you covered. They got more Horizon coming out, okay? By the way, they got more. Yeah, there it is. Anyways, that's the official tweet right there. All right. Y'all want to read it to you or what? What you want me to do? Anyways, we've loved collaborating with NCSoft and are beyond excited to be able to hunt machines together in the world of Horizon at Guerrilla. We're still busily working on more ways for you to do just that. More on that to come. That's the official tweet, okay? Also, this MMO uses AI extensively in development. Okay, this is what they had to say when we speaking on AI. Quote, within the company, we are testing and receiving help from basic NPCs in the process of cooperating or fighting together in combat. In our case, since it's an ARPG, we're receiving help in various aspects, such as determining the optimal number of players for gameplay rather than playing with large number of users. Internally, we're also using AI assistance for production, from coding to art. This is what I was talking about the other day with that Eurogamer giving a 2 out of 5 to art graders. Are they going to start giving 2 out of 5s to everybody? Because everybody's using AI. Everybody. Look, bro, from coding to art. It is being substantially implemented in actual development, and the technologies will likely be revealed one by one later. The Horizon development team is also the team that wants to utilize AI the most. Wait, what? It's being substantially, the technology will be 1 year later. The Horizon development team. I'm assuming they're talking about NCSoft and not Gorilla, okay? We are using it extensively, and you will be able to see the level of AI utilization increase significantly in the games released after Aeon 2. So there's that. Okay. Okay. Also, Embark spoke on that. Also, remember, on using the AI and things like that for art graders and things like that, right? So get ready for that. Okay. There's that. Hey, there's that. Day and date is coming, my brother. Trust me. It's coming. PlayStation has to play more of a strategic strategy towards that. Xbox would have been the smart way to do it, but they just threw in the towel and say, yo, let's go. We don't got time. We don't got time for this. Throw it out there. PlayStation doesn't have to take that approach. They could take their time. If you listen to the words of Mark Cerny, you don't got to look any further, bro. You do not have to look any further than what Mark Cerny said. They are going multi-platform. It's going to be easier for the developers when they develop for our systems that it's going to be playable. And I'm paraphrasing what he said. It's going to be playable on multiple platforms. That's not what I said. Those are the words of the one and only Mark Cerny. Okay, that's not what I said. Also, okay, there's a new Ratchet and Clank game. Okay, it's also a mobile game, and it will not be coming to PS5. Okay, it is just strictly mobile, Android and iOS. This is it right here. Okay, for a mobile game, I think it looks really good. In my opinion, for a mobile game, it looks really good. Okay, how long is this trailer? A minute. We could watch this trailer real quick. Yeah, for like a mobile game and things like that, kill some time. Whoever wants to play it, I guess. It looks good. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. You know, there it is. Nothing crazy, right? But yeah, that's that right there. That's that right there. We're gonna keep moving, right? Because now we got some Also, wait, let me get to this first. No, wait. Let's get to this Bungie stuff first, right? Now, Marathon, there's something coming out very soon with Marathon, okay? Let's get straight to it. Where is it? New details on Marathon, right here, okay? Right here. This whole thing is just telling you everything that's been going on up until now, okay? So we're not going to go through that. So, according to new details shared with the game post, a new video documentary, I guess that's what that is in the works and is planned to arrive relatively soon. In terms of gameplay, first, Bungie appears to be simplifying the runner class names in the closed alpha test earlier marketing and the earlier marketing material. We saw that the runners named Blackbird, Locust, Void, and Glitch. Now these shells are being streamlined into clearer archetypes. So Void is Stealth, Glitch, Disruptor, Blackbird, Recon, Aux, Medic, Icon, Thief, Locust, Destroyer. From the information we received, it looks like the reason is tied to a more flexible approach to runner shells and customization. In Marathon, your shell is the robotic body your character uses. Each shell has its own look, voice, and personality, but the idea going forward is to offer several versions of the same shell type that look and sound different while keeping the same abilities and silhouette. So basically, like, let's say we all pick Stealth. You're gonna be able to to change his voice and change the cosmetics and just customize him to your liking, but we still gonna have the same abilities, of course, and things like that. It's just the outside, what's outside, okay? I guess you're gonna be able to do it to your liking, how your style. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see, okay? But it's coming out soon. Now they have casted what's this guy's name? Ben Starr, that's his name. I was having a brain fart. So they've casted Ben Starr. He is gonna play Rampant AI Durandal in Marathon. So he's on board. And like I told you before, they also casted the voice actor of Roger Clark from Red Dead Redemption 2. He is also in the game. He's gonna be playing General Davik Reed, okay? So they're both in the game. All right. And that is it right there, okay? And this was a report by Paul Tassi, all right? So there it is. We shall see what they come out with, okay? What they're gonna show us. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one. So let's keep it moving because PlayStation people, here it is. Okay, here it is. PS5 has yet to receive the game that will become its biggest seller. I'm not going to tell you which one, says Sony. Whoa, this is Sony's Eric Lempel. All right, he's like the vice president, the senior. So you're just not gonna tell us what his title is at Sony? What the hell's going on here? Whatever. I believe he's like a senior vice president, something like that. Quote, I'm not going to tell you which one, but I think it's still to come, commented Lempel as he touched on the 5-year anniversary of the PS5. We have a feeling it'll end up being a certain title from Rockstar Games, although we love to be proven wrong. Another quote, I would say we're still really hitting our stride now, he added, noting there's a lot of great content and that Sony is just going to continue with PS5. Sony announced during its latest earnings call that the PS5, yeah. All right. There's that, right? Now, this right here. The PS5 has yet to receive the game that will become its biggest seller. What are we talking about? GTA 6, 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 GTA 6. Even the damn senior vice president is talking about GTA 6. This is crazy, bro. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. The fact that this guy over here talking about a third-party game being the reason why you should get yourself a PlayStation. GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6. He ain't talking about first party. The game that will become its biggest seller. There's no game that's going to sell more than GTA 6. Definitely not no Sony first party game. Definitely not no Sony first party game. That's a definite. Like I told you, I don't think you was here. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is the highest selling game in PS5's life cycle, which is now hit 5 years. So the 5 years that PlayStation 5 has been out, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, it's the highest selling game. The game will become its biggest seller. There's only one other game that's going to top that. And that's GTA 6, 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 GTA 6.
Finish him.
This is sad. This is sad. The fact that your own senior vice president can't even hype up your game. I would have been up in there, yo, y'all ain't even seen Intergalactic yet. The shit is coming. And when it gets here, be ready. Naughty Dog is putting everything on the line. I would have hyped the shit up so much. These people don't know. These people need to call me. They need to get me on the payroll. They got to get me on the payroll. This is crazy, bro. That your own senior vice president is talking about GTA 6. If he was talking about their own first party titles, he would have said it. He would have been like, listen, we still got Intergalactic. And when I tell you what Naughty Dog has cooking, it is something that is going to blow you away. And the people are going to gravitate to it. We got Wolverine, which I believe could sell more than Spider-Man. You got to say words like this. You got to get people up they see excited. Give them something to look forward to. Y'all know, y'all don't talk much anyway. So the chance that you do get to talk, you talking about GTA 6. I can't make this up. Who does that? Who does that? Who does that? This is unbelievable, bro. I got nothing else to say about this, man. These people ridiculous at this point. And listen, this is my opinion. I love Naughty Dog. I love everything. I know Intergalactic is gonna be incredible, right? But they don't gotta sell me the game. I know it's gonna be absolutely incredible. That is my most anticipated game. It is not GTA 6. My most anticipated game is Intergalactic. Okay? I'm a Naughty Dog fan first. Okay? You got this one and you got this one in front of my face. I'm gonna pick Naughty Dog 10 times out of 10. before I picked that GTA 6. It just is what it is. But I don't know how people taking it with that with the bald chick. I don't know how that's gonna turn out, bro. I don't know. Like, if we talking about selling a product, you gotta remember, we trying to sell a product here. I don't know how that's gonna play out. I don't know. I hope it doesn't cause any like negativity around the game, but let's see how it goes, man. Let's see how it goes. Anyways, that's it for this topic here. Let me show you some leaked images from Ubisoft's next game. Okay, we're gonna shift over here to the game post. So this is Ubisoft's next project, right? It's called Project Scout. It's a new sci-fi competitive first-person shooter in early development with Unreal Engine 5. Okay, people. So let's get straight to the image. Did I just pass it? Yeah, I did. Oh, I can't click it. Okay. Wait, it says something here. A few hours later. Okay, so here. So the first, let me pick this up. So oh my goodness. The first leaked image shows what appears to be a loading or title screen with the words Project Scout displayed over a vast futuristic landscape with a tall spire rising in the distance, neon skies, and robotic machinery in the foreground. A mechanical character can be seen in the foreground, along with on-screen debug text mentioning keep loading screen up for additional 2 seconds to allow texture streaming, and a tagline that reads all risk, all reward. Welcome to Neo. This is it right here, which is the so I believe this is the title screen that they were talking about. So this looks like it, like you will see here, like start game. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, this is the other one here, right? See how it looks there. This is very early, okay? And also, where's the other image? And this one here. And this one here, okay? This is the other image. So this is the clearest one that we're gonna see here, okay? This is what the game is gonna look like. Again, this is early stages. So this is not how the map is gonna look and things like that, right? It's not gonna look like Marathon. But this is the vibe, okay? This is the vibe. So that's it. Not gonna last too long on this. Just letting you know. There's another game coming in the horizon, all right? So that's that. Yeah. All right. So that's it for that right there, okay? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. So again, coming back to PlayStation, okay? Sony is unsure about future PS5 hardware profitability amid rising memory prices. I'm not gonna last too long on this, okay? Let me just tell you what Lin Tao had to say on this, okay? With regards to memory prices, when the prices of these parts go up, that will have an impact on the profitability of the hardware for the next fiscal year and onward. Instead of additional hardware profitability, we want to really continue to monetize the install base. They're trying to get as much money from us as possible. That's what she's trying to say. That's what she's trying to say. They're going to do whatever it takes. So could we see $80 games coming in the future? Maybe. We're going to have to wait and see. The new controllers that's coming for PS6, could we see those move up to $80? Maybe. We're going to have to wait and see. PlayStation Plus subscription, is that going to continue rising? Yes. So on and so on, okay? They're just going to try to get the most money out of us as possible due to the fact that prices is going up and they're not gonna be seeing that much of profitability when it comes to hardware sales. Okay, so that's that. All right, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, to end it real quick, I just want to give you an update on Arc Raiders. The update is officially live. Okay, and here it is. They did have a what you call it, a trailer. I'm gonna play it for y'all. This North Line joint. So here's what's new. Is a new map. It's called Stella Montes. We can't get into it yet because there's a project that you have to do in the game in order to open it. Everybody, the whole community has to chip in. Okay. There's a new arc, Matriarch and Shredder. Okay. I'm not gonna read all this. It's just some patch highlights. They reduced character movement latency on server to improve the desync problem, where it looks like you get damaged even after behind cover, and a bunch of stuff they changed here. Balance changes, right? From crafting, right? Things like that. XP changes, bugs fixes, and everything like that. Okay, maps, all that, utility, weapons, quest, all that stuff. So that's that. And let me see, what's this? Also, if you're not out, I don't know if y'all aware, but they did add duo matchmaking, which I wanted them to put that in the game, because you're not always gonna have 3 people to play the game, and then you're not always trying to play solo. So, you know, duo is great, right? It's perfect. Sometimes you just have you and your other friend, and not 3 people and things like that, right? So the third person is always hard to find, but you and the friend is always easy. Like 1 and 2 is always easy to go with, right? So I'm glad that they put that in the game. Also, they adjusted some cosmetic pricing. I don't know if you're aware, but if you did buy something in the store and things like that, you might have gotten some money back. I know I did. When I checked in this morning, I saw that I had more money. So it did go into effect, okay? So, and that's due to the fact people complaining, okay? User feedback. So people were complaining, and they got to them. So that's it. Also, with all of this, right? This is how great this game is. There are no pay-to-win items in the premium decks. So there will be premium decks coming in one of these next few updates, right? The one we got now, it's the free deck, like the free battle pass. So I believe they're gonna have like a free one and the premium one. So the premium one is just gonna be like about cosmetics, you know, getting more coins and things like that. But it's not gonna be anything that's gonna give you an advantage over the next player. So I love that they did that. Okay, keep it just like that. And yeah, and that's that. Okay, people. And one last thing before I forget. One last thing. Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. One last thing. Here it is.
Join us for the nomination announcement. Next Monday, it's time to reveal your nominees for the Game Awards. Join us for the nomination announcement special, streaming live on Monday, November 17th at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, 5 p.m. GMT at thegameawards.com. Next Monday, it's
showtime, baby. It's showtime, ladies and gentlemen. This Monday, 12 o'clock Eastern Time, PM, we going live and we going to react to the nominees of the Game Awards. Pull up Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. We going live, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all rocking with the gift on here, people. I keep telling y'all. Can we drop a bomb for my boy Jeff Keighley, please? And that's that, ladies and gentlemen. That is the show, people. That's what I have for y'all. Okay? That's what I have for y'all. Y'all let me know. Questions, comments, concerns. We're gonna chill for like 5 minutes and we out of here, okay? Let me boot up some some what you call it, trailers, and we out of here. Okay. Bum, ba, bam. All right, people. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, man? What y'all got for me, man? What y'all got for me, man? When we tuning Arc Raiders? If I get on tonight, let me know. Or tomorrow. I'm gonna grind Arc all weekend. Not yet. The nominations are on Monday, okay? So make sure y'all pull up Monday, 12 o'clock Eastern, PM. Make sure y'all pull up. We will be live streaming that, okay? We're gonna look at all the nominations. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good one, y'all. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Gonna be a good one, y'all. Let me see what else I got here. Let me see if anything else popped up. Let me see. Damn, we already at 32% in that new community thing in Arc Raiders to open up that map. I already did my part. I gave all the parts that they were asking for. So I'm good. Everybody got to do their part. I did mine. I'm good. We at 32%. Fire. Fire. Damn, Arc Raiders is going crazy on Twitch. 200. Nah, I gotta get on. I gotta get on live. I gotta go live with Arc Raiders. 258,000 viewers on Twitch. Battlefield 6 only has 8,000 viewers on Twitch. That's crazy work. Yo, Mike, you finished dispatch already? Wow. Steph Curry and Under Armour parted ways. And Curry will be a sneaker free agent. The Curry brand will move forward independently. Wow, that's big right there. If y'all don't know, Steph Curry's my favorite basketball player. Top 10 all time. That's crazy. Let me see. I'm trying to see if there's anything else for y'all. What we doing? What we doing? Play dispatch. I'll see if I get into it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play it. All right, I'm gonna play it just because of y'all. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. Yeah, I'll be streaming COD tomorrow. I'll stream some COD and let y'all know how it is. Yeah, COD is done, bro. COD is dead. Nah, I got you, Michael. I got you. I got COD. I'm gonna play COD tomorrow. Yeah, Nike better get on that. See, but the thing is that Curry's gonna want his own type of situation like he had with Under Armour. He's probably gonna go to a different brand. He probably signs like with a Chinese brand that's gonna give him like royalties and things like that. Nike's not gonna give him that. Yo, Mike, salute to you, my brother. See, exclusive is important. Why? Why you say that? Why you said that? Michael was okay. I ain't buying that BS. I think this will be the worst. Nah, I'm playing it because it's on PC Game Pass. I'm gonna play it there. Oh, about Steph Curry? Wow, let's drop a bomb for my brother Michael, man. I like that, bro. I like that. Facts. Facts. Drop a bomb for my brother Michael, man. That's crazy. EA says the $55 billion bid from Saudi Arabia and co-investors was 6 months in the making, with negotiations intensifying in September. By September, EA's board chose not to look for competing offers, fearing that it will leak and assuming it wouldn't find a better deal. Crazy. 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 Oh, and by the way, IGN gave... Oh shit, look, Arc Raiders right here. Fire, fire, fire. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh yeah, we in there. Oh yeah, we in there. Woo! Fire. Speranza, baby. Yo, this dude right here be pissing me off in the game. Yo, my man be thinking he all that. Fire, fire. But yeah, IGN gave Arc Raiders a 9 out of 10. This is what they had to say to close it. Arc Raiders sets a new standard for extraction shooters with an incredibly gripping progression grind, tense fights against NPCs and other players that make for memorable matches, and loot that feels completely worth all the work and stress it takes to obtain it. Facts. Finally, IGN does something good. You playing it right now, Ruben? Fire. Yeah, we're gonna have to run a couple rounds, Ruben. Me, you, and Molly. Me, you, and Molly. Gifted, you gonna play Kingdom Come? I'm gonna get to it. At least I'm gonna play some of it before the Game Awards. I'm gonna play it. Before the Game Awards, I gotta play at least like 3 or 4 hours of Kingdom Come. I know that's not gonna tell me how the full game is, but I gotta at least like try it or something, you know? I gotta get in there. Because I know it's gonna be nominated. I know it. Yo, Michael, you gotta finish Yo tape, my brother. Just go and finish it, my brother. Yeah, you like that Jin story? Yeah. You down? I bet. All right, y'all. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it, y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this live. I appreciate everybody who pulled up today, man. Thank y'all for those who donated. Hit the like button. All the members of the channel. Those of y'all who kept the chat alive. Appreciate y'all. I hope to do this again soon. Hopefully we get more news coming. It's been kind of dry out here with the gaming news, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man. It is your boy, the gifted one here, y'all. And I'ma catch y'all on the next one. I'm